2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam for yet another stop on the race for the FedEx Cup. And Rich, great to have you along for the ride.
Eagerly anticipating what we're going to see on the course later on today, Luke.
And let's see what he can do here today. Oh, well played. Second shot here on the first. This would be a great up and down from this spot. And here we are with their fourth. Oh, well played.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Sitting at 1 over for the day. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5. That's really not what we were looking for.
Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Going with the hybrid. Sadly, this one will make a splash. This lie's not great. Playing their 5th shot. Setting up miles from the hole.
This will be a good bogey.
Ooh. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Oh, just missed. This putt coming up is for triple bogey. That's well holed. Sitting at 4 over for the event. Here we are at the 3rd.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
Okay, steady now. 7 feet to the cup.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. Bogey putt coming up here. Yeah, you'll take that. Sitting at 5 over for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Ooh, right by the hole. And that should secure the par on this one. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Lovely effort, that. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Not a bad play, that one. Momentum putts come in many shapes and sizes. This one's a 13-footer.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Just hammered that through the line. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We've arrived at a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
That'll sting a bit. It's just about 3 feet away. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away, wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Henny, how bad is this lie?
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.
No, that's not good. Straight into the trees. This shot from around the 200-yard marker.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Was on a good line. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Solid par putt, that. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Going with the 5-iron here. A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
A bit long on that one. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
And there it is. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh my, right by the hole. Putting for birdie.
So far, so good.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back nine, the 10th.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Not bad. Ooh, a 12-footer. Love to make a few of these today.
This for a birdie run.
That's frustrating. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Ouch, that hurts. All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum, right on 7 feet. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This putt is for double bogey. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. And they'll have to compose themselves now with this tee shot after a double bogey at the last.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Playing from around 210 yards here.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Well, that's a handy shot. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That's a lovely speed on that putt. So close to the hole. Sitting at 6 over for the day.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Going and going and going.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
chosen the pitching wedge here. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Oh, so close. And this one is for his par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
That was a gallant attempt. A bogey putt awaits. Good putt, that. Currently at 7 over par.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
Should find the green here. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. 13 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
The dreaded shove. Always hurts on the greens. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
This one headed out to the left.
Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
Ooh. Putting for bogey here. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Now at the 17th hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Wonderfully played. 6 feet remaining to the cup. This looks good. That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. They could hold it from here. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Just didn't drop. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul-searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full-time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. PGA Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're glad to have you with us as we kick off our coverage of this event. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Rich Beams, my sparring partner in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey. Hope you're enjoying all the action. Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What are your expectations of them today?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action. An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, so close. Just 3 feet to the cup.
He's got this for his par.
Sitting at 8 over par for the event. As we head now to the par 5 next.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3 wood, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Opting for the 6-iron.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Well played, mate. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup.
Ooh, right by the hole. This one's for birdie. Well played. And stepping up the standings after that effort. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Par 3 measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Bad got a little out of control, I think.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. This one for bogey. Oh, just missed. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Sitting at 9 over for the event. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Might get caught up in the brush here. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Second shot here on the 4th. Just be a little bit more committed on this shot. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Playing their 4th shot. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Sitting at 10 over for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
That's disappointing.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Going with the pitching wedge here. Time now for the 4th shot. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Okay, steady now. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. Okay, let's head to the next. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Attaboy, good shot. Time for the second shot here at the 7. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Getting ready to play their third. Didn't that look good for a long time? 8 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Nice line. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3, to say the least.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for a par here. Well done. Currently at 11 over for the event. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Penny What have they got in front of them here?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Choosing the 9-iron here. And he's hit that inside the range. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
And this putt coming up for his par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. All right, Rich, 9 holes down, 9 to go, and it is cut day. This position looks precarious for this player.
Currently, they are well below the cut line. It's going to take an awful lot of hard work and certainly a bit of luck to see them make it on in the weekend. They're going to have to dig deep if they want to stick around.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Second shot here at the 10th. Wow, what a shot.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
That was a gallant attempt. It's just about 3 feet away. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
This is their look at birdie.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Ouch, that hurts.
Yep, tracking well.
Just didn't drop. This putt here for double bogey. Make sure you make this one. Currently plus 13 for the event. This hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
This one headed left.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush. And here we are with the third shot. You're kidding me. Did he hold that? And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
This shot is about 140 yards out. That was wonderfully done. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. No, that's too bad.
That will drive you bats.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Oh, well done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind? This would be a great up and down. That's a touch of class.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Wow, that's misjudged. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Ooh. And down it goes. Currently 14 over par for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Well, it's time to clear the mind of that double bogey. Step up onto the tee with a bit more confidence.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the water on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Well, that's beautifully judged. Always nice to have a birdie putt.
On a nice line.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. Playing now from the fairway bunker.
Not too sure what they were trying to do with that swing.
Well, it's a chance still to get up and down if they can hold a monster. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. That wasn't your best effort, was it? Just 10 feet to the cup here. It was on a good line. This next putt is for bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Where did that come from? That's not his style.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul-searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full-time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.